Well, that makes me feel bad. I do that in text a lot.
Don't.
I guess I won't.
Yeah, I do that too. Dot.
I mean, if you're making a joke, or
Are
something,
you just being a dick, or?
Yeah, like if you're asking a question and expecting a response, if you do that to me, you are going to get a hostile response or no response at all.
No, it's kind of like a you know what happens from here type thing. So that's how I use it.
Yeah, no, like it's like I don't mean it like in a bad way. I guess when I use that for pauses instead of commas. But I get what you're saying though about the dots.
It's that and like hyperbolic statements.
You got to be careful with text. It's really hard to come off as passive aggressive, or really easy to come off as passive aggressive.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
It's really hard to come off as passive aggressive.
Additional sets of tires.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
great. It's smooth
Well, it's
and
just
have a
you
good run.
can't tell emotion with text. So
It's got me into trouble more than once.
Well, I actually have a lecture about that. Everyone raises their hand when I ask them if they've ever had a fight over something dumb over text. Because everyone has. Everyone miscommunicates that way.
My right foot's gone dead, and that's really bad.
I was wondering where that came from.
All right, good luck, everyone.
Was that you that ran in the back of me?
Yeah. I mean, I did that intentionally, but my right foot has actually gone dead. And it hurts when I press the throttle pedal.
The tingling.
Yeah.
Fell asleep on you?
Yes, because I was sat on it whilst I was reading the forum. But yeah, like...
Actually, that'd probably be a good strategy for a car that's really loose on throttle.
Radio check.
Sit on it so it hurts when you press the gas.
You got me?
Oh, you really does.
Can you hear me, bud? I got a new antenna that
you'll be fine in 5 laps.
10-4. And 1 to go.
I feel like I'm on the verge of a Charlie horse in my right leg.
Ow. I stood on
All we hear gonna hear when we go green is ow.
I'm trying to like get it going.
Well there. Make sure everything's okay. Got the button. Hey, car's off. Be ready. Have a great day. Green.
Okay, top line isn't going anyway.
Inside. Clear.
They apparently went off to the moon.
So slow here compared to everyone else. I don't.
Well, the top line is just pure evil.
Are you up there?
Yeah, still.
Oh, hi.
You're right next to me.
That's you there. I was trying to figure out where you were. I didn't realize you were in the Pan Am.
Yep.
We got some brake locking going on. Sorry,
Go ahead,
Jonathan.
Oh, you're good.
I had to. Like 6 people did it to me.
Oh, I know. I started 8th.
Ooh, ouch.
Yep.
There's no double file restarts here.
Why is everybody driving up to the fence on the entry to turn 1?
Everyone can't stop.
Stop.
They're trying to check themselves before they wreck themselves.
Looks
Let's
that
see.
way.
Forgot to look at my right front to see what kind of wear we get. Probably something I need to be mindful of.
feel like this course is like 2 of those Monte Carlo casino corners back to back with the steering ratio.
Yeah, plate track specialist Mike Ellis is struggling a little bit. He was locking up big time into turn 1 last time. Thanks, Jake.
So he's the one that's locking them up.
Yeah, it's Ellis who's smoking him off. Look at him coming off the corner like completely sideways.
God.
How to burn up your stuff in 2 short miles.
Maybe I'll have a podcast episode on that.
How undrivable the 88.7 car is at Martinsville.
Yeah. He's still locking them up.
Oh, he's having a big moment.
Christian was living on the edge there.
I know, I thought about when trying to pass him, I was like, I've seen him tail whip off that corner like 6 times, and now I'm going to try and get by.
Inside. Clear, clear.
I thought he was going around that time. Oh!
Whoa.
Did he nearly go around that time?
He hit the wall, bounced out.
Bounced out.
Jake did a hell of a job there.
Let's not do that with the brake bias, I guess.
Go ahead, Christian.
Jeez.
Adam's getting hassled.
By you?
No, by Ty. I just have the best seat for it.
Good Lord. I got nervous there.
Outside. Still there. Clear, clear.
One thing these cars do have is nice glowing rotors.
Yeah, they do, even when they're standing still.
I think Ellis quit.
Hmm?
Ellis is on pit road.
Oh.
See what he blew right front. Yeah, my guess quit.
Not his type, huh?
The old start and park.
Ooh, Josh.
Well, at least he showed.
Yep. Got a great run of tracks in this series too.
I was trying to let it roll through the corners, but you're welcome. I pushed up and I must hit you anyway.
Looks like you're having fun up there, Ty.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun.
The fact that I can look inside your driver's side window, going into the corner.
Oh! Oh! Hello. Yanks just killed the outside wall off before. And I kind of drove straight in the back of him.
That arrow push, man.
Outside. Still outside. Just the battle of the beers. Clear, clear, clear. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. Clear, clear.
Thanks.
It's alright. sucker.
No, I ran up on the curb.
Outside.
Yeah, you get all kinds of
Clear.
unstable that way.
Door outside.
Or as Dan would say, have you ever tried
Still
not
out
doing
there.
that?
Outside
That's
is clear.
solid advice.
It really is, you know?
Cooking them.
Well, we made it longer than we thought, Tim. Yeah. Caution's out. Yeah, did my radio sound bad out there? Closed.
Oh, Alan.
We're gonna have to come
whatever.
around the Dang car. You, Brad. I let the leader go by too easy. Come around the safe car. Alright, you're gonna have to come around the safe car. Alright, you're gonna have to come around the safe car. You're gonna have to come around the safe car. Should we pit? You're behind the 21. My tires are still fresh.
Parked in turn 2. Oh, he's running.
Get behind the 33.
Yeah, this is one tough place to
come around the 61.
straighten out.
I'm gonna pit. Yeah, you're trying to trick me.
Yeah.
It's always cars.
And it's like blind, you can't see them until they're already on top of you.
Yep. The only thing I can do is sit there and watch that relative.
I got a black flag for passing Alan.
How can you get a black flag for passing me?
I don't know.
Pit road is
I'm like
open.
miles.
I thought it was going to give me one too.
Oh,
For a second, it
Tim, I think it's gonna be a battle for us for Lucky Dog.
for a second it told me to pull in behind you, and then I passed you anyway, and then it changed it. So I was like, screw it.
Yeah, like it told me to stay behind you, and then once I went almost to the pit lane, it said to let the 34 by, and then it gave me a black flag.
Did you pit?
Yeah.
Did I get straightened out before you came by?
Yep. It was right
How did
as
I
you
just
were
get
doing
jumped by Jake, who was 11th?
it. Me and Josh passed.
2 tires,
you.
man.
Yeah, I took 2, but I'm gonna come back down because I didn't want to get lapped.
Oh,
I didn't want to get
Go
lapped.
one down, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I can accept my stop being slow, but like, that must have been horrifically slow.
Go, man, go,
I mean, in fairness, it still was, because it came out behind Yakes, and I had 3-second advantage over Yakes on entry.
So, John, you still got the black flag?
Yeah, it says. Oh no. Josh got it. Thank you.
I'm guessing what happened is Alan was rolling when John was coming on the pit road.
Actually, I think I was rolling at the time. He was getting
Yeah,
by
it was
me.
iRacing trying to figure it out, because it did the same. Like I said, it did the same thing to me. It first told me to stay behind Alan, and I passed him anyway, and then it changed its mind and said stay behind 33, which is the car in front of me. So.
Yeah. Bear in mind here
Yep.
that there's not a huge amount of, what do you call it? It's a 2 to green. Is what I was trying to say.
The pace laps are short.
That's the ticket.
Yes, guys,
Come on, Gerald.
I got loose or too hot coming in and spun me around, and I was at.
Looks like you should line up on the inside. Make sure you get something to drink, man. Give those belts a good
I'm going
tug.
to use
Base cars off.
Adam as my brakes for turn 1, calling it.
Do it.
Sounds like a good plan.
That roll that has no idea what to do.
Green flag, green flag. Outside. Still out there.
Jesus.
Clear. Outside, outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still there. Clear, clear. Outside. Still there.
Take it.
Still out there. Clear.
Alan got in the wall.
Inside. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear. Inside, inside. Clear low. Inside. And clear. Quarter inside. Still inside. Clear?
One way or another, I'm pretty certain this race is gonna get won on pit road.
You're clear, go.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to pass.
Outside. Clear.
how many of you are out here trying to save about 4 gallons of gas right now?
Trying to hang on for my life, man.
I save my right front and right rear a bit.
I'm trying to drive it so it's balanced, but I'm not trying to save fuel.
You're probably not going to
Clear
save
inside.
4 gallons of gas anyway.
Yeah.
God, I suck at Martinsville. Always have, always will. Hey, Martinsville's always been an attrition type thing.
Somebody's cooking.
What do you mean?
Whoever's in front of them.
Yakes.
Yeah, they cooking tires.
So, have you seen me do that at all?
No, not you. No, just him. He's holding everybody up too, I think. Oh. I thought he was gonna get you back.
I didn't even try to bump him. I felt like he turned out into me, but whatever. I was just trying to get around him. Did I come up and hit him?
Yeah, a little bit. Looks
Uh-oh.
like you. I thought you got off the curb. But that's what it looked like from my end, anyway.
It's a good fight.
That's the longest I've held you off before.
That was pretty fun, actually. It's been a while since we've been able to race. Well, you've got really good pace around here. Cause like I've been pushing to catch up. Like I've not been like I didn't just cruise up to the back even or anything. I had to make a concerted effort to go after everybody. Nice.
Working the top. Still outside. Clear.
Damn it, I got the cars mixed up. Go ahead. Thank you.
The roll just accidentally allowed passive position.
Yeah, he allowed me to go by. But doesn't matter, we're not for a position anyway.
On the bottom inside. Still inside. Clear.
Thank you.
Inside. Still inside. You're clear.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was was about ready to hit you. Real close.
Wow.
It's when they had the random slide all over the place.
Inside. All clear.
You saw that right, Alan. I was dragging down the wall there.
Okay.
Did you move it out a few inches for the rest of us?
I kind of just sort of lazily dragged down it, like halfway down the backstretch. Oh, you good? You good? That was fine.
That was fine. Bet that worked up, Travis.
I can't quit you, Todd.
Yep, it worked. I just stayed in it. Thank you.
Can't what?
No
I can't
problem. I
quit
just
him.
misjudged the wall
What
here.
you mean?
We're just locked together like the whole race.
Oh yeah.
I say it with a little more teary-eyed.
I can't quit you, Todd.
Yep.
I was gonna say that seemed like I don't know, like Titanic or something right there.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Just past halfway.
Lazio looking for the pass. Oh! He's letting him go! Did you look at that?
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. It surprised me that I got that loose. I should have made fun of your qualifying, Campbell. I suck. I've been like the worst qualifier all season, in both series. Nice save. Thanks.
Todd can't quit me either. He got up ahead and took one of those wonky brake lines.
Yeah, it's ace when that happens.
You can have it up for Jonathan.
Oh, Alan.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead, Nim.
Was just thinking about we're gonna do this again in a couple days.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Adam, to make it fair, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do on this last stop if it happens under green. I'm gonna take either 4 or 5 gallons of gas and no tires.
Stop stealing my strategy.
It's not, well, it's everybody's strategy. The problem is I don't know whether, I don't know whether 4 gallons is safe. And I'm being serious about that. Like, my display right now tells me if I add 3.9, I'll be okay. But then other times it'll tell me that I need to add, like, as much as 4.5.
It's an important battle, Tim. I don't want to be last on the finishing order.
Mike Ellis already took that honor.
You're not.
I figure 4
Oh, I
gallons
forgot.
of gas
That was
is like,
disconnected.
what, I don't know, 30 laps or something like that. I don't know. I might take tires. If I take tires, I'm only taking rights, though.
Yeah, it's hard to pass, that's for sure.
I also feel like there's, oh, hello, that's the one. I feel like there's like psychological bubbles as well, because like there's definitely not going to be aero push here or anything like that. But when you're behind a car, your braking points and everything definitely change.
Yep.
So you get stuck like certain distances back and stuff. I had a feeling he might do that.
Oh.
The right move if it stays green.
Possibly.
Go, man, go, go, man, go, 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 go. 0 speed.
The thing is, if it's wrong, he's absolutely sunk.
Yeah.
I think a green flag stop at Martinsville puts you 2 laps down.
More than that in these cars.
You reckon 3?
Yeah. I mean, the stop itself is 1 full lap.
That's true.
Inside. Clear low.
Thank you.
My brake pedal is hanging.
Have to clean those bad boys out.
I did.
Time to upgrade those bad boys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a trace of red there.
Outside. Stay on the bottom. Clear him. Caution's out. Caution's out.
Oh, man.
Really doing a great job, man. We'll keep working on this thing for you. How you doing inside?
Do we know what the yellow is?
Travis.
Travis.
I gotta bring it out. I think I hit Alan.
Around the safe car.
He almost,
You're gonna be
he almost
lining
got
up
back
behind
on.
the 75.
Yeah, that's all right.
Derek was only 1 down, by the way.
I'm not threatening anybody for 14th place or anything.
Hey Tim, we're giving everybody a second groove, aren't we?
How's that even possible going 35 miles an hour
There
down
you
pit
go.
lane? That he would only be 1 lap. Was he leading by a lot?
Looks
No.
like you should be lining up behind this 87.
Yeah, and I'm
Behind
sorry
the
about that
87.
goof up on my
I don't
restart.
think I would have
forgot I
made
had to
that on
line
right
up on
side
the inside.
tires. I was at 40 on my right rear.
Pit road is open.
I was at 56.47.
64,
62, 40.
48.51. Actually pretty good.
56, 61.
Oh, 56, 67.
Ah, shit.
63.72. You're good.
Woo!
Derek is now on the tail end of the lead lap because of that. Yep.
That sucks.
I wonder if he's gonna get waived. I wonder if he took 4. I reckon he took 2. You know.
Yeah, that probably would.
Yeah, that would explain it.
Yeah, I took 2 or fuel only, and I imagine he would have taken 2.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah, he was
I was
flying when he
thinking
came
he was
out, so he
taking-
had to have some tires.
Yeah. Yeah, he blew right by me real fast.
Hey
I'm
Tim,
pretty
what were
sure
your
I would have
tires?
made that with 2. I think it would have been super
Any
close if I
buddy.
tried to do 0.
Get behind the 93.
50-46. $36 and 83.
Wow, I burned him up trying to stay in the lead lap.
Whew.
38.
Well, at least I'm doing something right. I had pretty good tire wear.
Oh yeah, where'd you go?
48.51.
We on 1 to go. You'll be lining up on the inside.
Okay, so Derek isn't gonna get waved. He's gonna line up as the leader on the outside lane. That's kind of weird.
That seems to be the way it works.
I guess
That's
it's
how
because
it
he's
worked
lead
in
lap.
old days.
Yeah, he's a lead lap car, so
Get
it
those
does make
tires
sense.
cleaned up. Get ready to roll here. Alright, boss man. Pace car's off. Be ready.
Who the frick is the leader here?
You are?
Flag.
My scoring has Christian.
Oh, I'm just saying, he's the one that
outside.
determines the
Yeah, I was
restart.
wondering who was actually
Still
supposed to be
there.
starting the race. Wow, somebody just punted
Outside
Brad up
quarter.
the ass.
Still there. 2 outside. 1 outside. Still outside.
Sorry,
2
Ty.
outside. Clear, clear.
I miss the gears.
Hello, that's the case.
Yeah,
In front of you.
you really.
Caution. Alright, you tell me about your car, bud.
I missed all
God
of them.
damn, dude! Like
The road will be closed this
I
time.
was sweating bullets when I saw you
Come
just
around
like
the pace
just
car.
not going.
Behind the
Like all of a
gate.
sudden,
He's in
like
the middle
everyone
of
was
track,
going,
man. Going slow.
and then all of a sudden Adam just stopped.
I don't know if I was the one that caused that or not, Travis. I wasn't trying to run into you. I was just trying to keep the car behind me open.
Derek got lucky back on the lead lap.
You'll be starting behind the 88.
Alright, note
Oh,
to
wow.
self, don't answer questions on restarts.
Yeah, probably not good.
Behind the 88.
So how long before we have a race around for the flag in iRacing as an option?
When somebody wants to delve into race control, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be a good option.
No, it would be the worst. Can you imagine an NIS race with that?
Just,
Oh,
Back
Lord.
block.
Oh my god. Ugh. The rookies all over again.
Open.
But everybody loves rookies. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the best part of
Christian,
iRacing,
you need
right?
to pit.
rookies are only fun if it isn't your first account.
Give yourself a challenge and start from the back. Again.
I did that, and it was damn hard to pass people. I'm not going to the back now.
Oh, come on. Make the last handful of laps more interesting.
Call
Offer
84
them
a handful.
$4, you might do it. No. $1, see what happens. Get enough money to be throwing $100 bills just to finish like one less fuck down.
Well, not with
Well,
an
not
attitude,
with an attitude like that. But I will tell you, Christian, if I wouldn't have banged the wall earlier, I would have held you up for another few laps. But when I touched the wall, it kind of forced me to let you by.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, I know it.
It was pretty
It
fun.
was pretty fun.
I think Alan's forgetting.
Yeah, I was all happy. I'm like, I'm holding him off, and then I touched the damn wall, and then you were already even up beside me, and that's all you needed to pass me.
I got pissed off Yakes and wrecked Travis so far this race.
Well,
Not my finest showing so far.
My goal was just
Having a bad
to
time,
10.
are
You
we?
beat me last week.
Oh, great,
On
you're
the
right
last,
behind
like, 3
me. I
laps
guess
or
I'm
whatever
next.
it was on Wednesday, so.
You might be. You might want to watch out.
Well,
Plus, I got on the
looking
brakes
good
right
there.
now.
Well, let's see if Adam
Oh,
actually
that'd be
goes on
me.
this
Yeah,
restart.
I miss a shift, so
Adam,
Josh
second
can
gear,
plow
you know, back and left.
Third is after second.
1 to go. Just watch your
No, what
inside
happened
going
was
into turn 1.
I was
We
telling
see that
Christian
Eurolog
that
guy's
Derek's
driving
the
to the
control
inside.
car, and then
I
I
think we should
completely
be
forgot
behind
what
at
car
40.
was in, and I was like lifting and
Oh,
wasn't
right.
using the clutch
yeah,
pedal.
Yeah, I've done that a bunch with this thing actually.
Yep, I've done that too.
I also then find myself doing the opposite when I go to the modern cup car and I'm using the clutch pedal to
You
shift
ready to
it.
rock and roll here, man? Face cars off. Be ready.
I guess I'll give you guys a count here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Green, 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 green. Outside. 2 wide outside. 1.
I went
Sorry.
that time.
Still
Yeah,
there.
no kidding.
You're good here, Jay.
Still there on your quarter outside. Clear high.
Lap traffic sucks. I mean, I'm usually lap myself, but.
I was gonna say, you be remembering that, okay?
Hey, I always give way.
Easy there, Ty.
It's good to hear like the Windows like error message sound in the middle of a race.
Yeah, my computer, I can hear my fans, and I am stuttering now.
That's not good.
Nope. This processor, for being a 65 watt processor, puts out a lot of freaking heat.
What's that, 65 watts?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one, man.
If only there was a way to quantify that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hello, there's the wall. Oh! Oh! Oh, he's going for the bumper!
You don't need to do that.
You good?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you there, Brad. I wasn't gonna run you over.
I wouldn't have minded if you were, if I'm honest. Although I wasn't expecting it this early on.
Me neither.
The hood is long.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
Ah, it's my GPU overheating.
You got like the stats page open whilst you're driving around.
Finally get back up to 6th place, and then I have this shit.
If you just move to like the Arctic or something, you'll never struggle with cooling again, I promise you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it started stuttering, worst case scenario, I could just open my window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a
Shovel some snow
closet.
on it.
I'm in a closet. I can't do that.
I used to,
That's a lot of your cooling problems.
Yeah.
I used to race in my unfinished basement up there in Minnesota. Sweatshirts and
But you never struggled with cooling, did you?
used to have a winter hat on. Nope, never suffered from overheating.
Yeah.
Well, I
and
have
then- And I haven't really struggled since I've got an extra window-mounted AC unit because I can get this down to 50 in the summer.
That's pretty impressive.
Well, it's a little 8x8 office, and then there's like a window unit that's more than enough for that.
How in the fuck is Derek already back to 4th?
He's flying.
He's faster than
Yeah.
a lot of us.
Yeah, he was going through us like it was a super speedway.
Took me 400 years to pass everybody.
Yeah, I know, right?
Guess he's
I only
just
get up to
better.
6th place.
Get
Now I'm
off
coming back.
the wall. Why?
Because you're driving away now.
You could have like moved me and I wouldn't have been upset about it. I would have been upset if you'd have full on looped me around.
Don't say that, he will.
No, I won't.
What the hell? I'm having all
You
kinds of
finally
issues.
tried enough.
Nah.
I'm actually surprised you're struggling with heat. Is it not like cold as like right there now? Is it not snowing?
No.
Not where he is.
Yeah, but he's
No.
in like North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 40 here right
Oh,
now.
okay, so it's pretty cold then.
Well,
What?
yeah, but I don't have
Well, that's
like
cold, but not like freezingly cold.
no. It's enough not to have overheating problems if I
Yeah,
actually had a
yeah.
window.
Like
But
if
I
you
don't
said
have
it
a
was
window.
100 out, then I'd be like, okay, you're gonna struggle to cool that, but. You need to pipe some cold air up to the machine. You basically need an extractor fan for your closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You should come out of the closet, John.
I mean, did you
I was
race in there
waiting
with
for
the
that
door
joke.
closed?
Yeah, I do because my kids and my dog, the one that I have left.
You you
Sounds
need
like
to,
a country song right there.
Yeah.
The wrong dog died, that's for sure.
That's never fun.
Nope. That dog got me through a lot of hard times. Another country song, right?
If you want, you can have a bitchy ass cat.
Uh,
Cats are awesome.
My cat
Can I-
stays.
You can have ours.
Oh yeah?
No. We would get rid of
Plug
it.
a few holes in the box and nail it. It'll be fine.
To be honest with you, if the thing escapes out the door, oh well.
You really don't like your cat.
Oh, it's horrible. My wife doesn't like it either.
Why don't you give it away then?
Well, we would like to, but
Jesus.
Tammy's too nice to give it away to someone.
Big crash.
Oh,
Caution.
Nim just dived me.
The road is closed. We're gonna restart
What's up,
behind the
Beth?
87.
With all this stuttering, I'm screwing up
Come
my
out yet.
braking points.
I don't know what happened. I was turning in, all of a sudden Nim doored me straight up to the wall.
Should protest that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
right.
like you, Dan.
Did you get turned completely?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you did.
that's what's brought the caution out.
Gonna have to come around and face car. Alright, we need to be behind the 87.
Sometimes you just
Should
get
I
beat
submit a
sideways.
protest just for shits and
Yeah.
giggles?
Make sure first sentence is
Looks like
make
you'd be
sure
lining
your
up
name
behind the
reads it's
87.
no one else. That means no Roush, no Travis.
Sorry about that, Daniel. I felt I was there.
I'm hearing
That might be a protest.
The road's open, I think.
You got a
Be
feeling
lining
he's
up behind the
kind of
70
tired of
section.
those jokes.
Probably.
Just like when Sam would race integrity, they always, you know, any complaint that they had, say, hey, Sam, get rid on it.
Well, that's different though, because Sam doesn't work in those areas, which I guess is a problem because I do. So.
That was close, Nim.
I was actually trying to
Pace
give
car
that
almost got
one.
us.
I was trying to give that one to you there, Dan.
93, 92.
91, 91.
You didn't pit Tim?
93,
Oh,
91.
no.
I think we can safely say that none of us are going to struggle with tires to the end of this race.
Go, man, go.
Yeah, 92, 95.
What pit stop Travis just got around both of us.
Man, he could take those rears off and then sell them to
I always
somebody
forget to
else.
look at the time, but
Put 'em on the
it must have been a
fronts.
good one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd say.
All right.
That's because I was trying to haul ass with my stuttering self.
Blow.
We're gonna restart behind the 40.
Are you
All right,
doing
so we're
this
gonna
in
have to come
VR or
around
are you
the
just in
93.
normal? VR?
Yep.
How the fuck are you like knowing like all your temps and everything?
You're gonna be coming around the 87.
That's a good question.
'Cause I
Like-
have an external LCD monitor.
How can you see that
Yeah,
with a headset?
But
on?
that
'Cause it-
doesn't
'cause if-
answer the question.
Okay.
Takes it
look,
off.
I can look up and I could see what, like where my nose is, and underneath
You
there I
look
can
through
see
the
outside.
slit?
Dude,
One to go.
Yes.
what?
You're gonna be lining up on
that
the
just sounds
inside.
like it's that your Oculus is fitting really poorly.
Well,
Nah,
I
that's just the
mean,
way Oculus are.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm in
I've
one,
always-
and I don't ever do that. I've never been able to do that.
Really?
Well, you have a
Yeah.
new one though, don't you?
No, I had the CB1.
Behind the
I have the
76.
same one he
Oh.
has.
Yeah, I got CV1.
So give ourselves a
Interesting.
little tug here. Let's get ready to go
Yeah,
again.
because Wayne has
Race
one does the
starts off,
same
be
exact
ready.
thing.
Yep. And then at dark time I can see the light, and it's annoying too.
3, 2, 1, go.
Green flag.
Sorry, Dan. That happens again, I'll pull off.
Oh, you're fine.
No. Nope, I'm not. I'm struggling to find my braking.
Don't pull off, just back further in the back, that's all. There's there's in between Yakes and the other guy, there's 3 seconds, so.
Outside. Still outside. Clear.
Is there anybody behind you, Dan?
NIM's about 0.7 back.
I just didn't want to get freight trained.
I'm glad I
Although-
know better how wide my real car is than I do this thing. I'd have no fucking right side left on my real car if I hit the wall this much.
You really hit the wall a lot?
Hitting the wall a ton tonight.
Yeah, I did it once. So it was good enough for me.
Like, I'm not like doing it a lot. Like, I'm like not even doing enough to slow myself down, but I'm dragging the right side down the wall.
Oh, fuck. Nice.
Uh-oh,
Missed
sounds
that.
bad.
Whoa, that was a good save.
Managed to broadside the turn 2 wall.
I'm gonna start a new course.
Man, my knee's starting to hurt.
These fans are singing.
Does this series go to a road course?
I don't think so.
Aw. Why not?
We would have 5 people at it.
I would.
Thing is, though,
I'd be-
like, even though we don't get a huge amount of people in this series, we always actually have really
Alright.
good battles for the win.
You know? This is our lowest car count yet, so. I figured
I just
it's.
don't like it.
Yeah, I figured that if it's short tracks, it isn't that big of a deal. You know? But when we go to Talladega, if we got 10 cars, that's a problem. But I figured people just love those, you know, big tracks.
I don't know why people love the modern cars so much. This is clearly more fun.
It depends. What depends on what week. Like the New Hampshire on the modern car was really fun.
That's true.
But yeah, this is generally, I would say, more fun, especially in 1.5 miles and all that. And yes, I am at 44, no, 46 brake-wise, which is, I've never been in the 40s.
I think I'm at 48. I found that to be like a happy point for me.
Never again will I be less than you.
Inside, inside, inside. Still
Oh,
inside
sorry, I'm
your
at
door.
49.2.
Still inside. Clear low.
Thank you, Al. I know I kind of drove it in on you.
That's alright.
42.
I was gonna try to like stay in front of you, just give some other guys a chance.
You didn't, actually. You normally try and fight me off. Just not feeling it tonight?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about shit. Another 250 laps of Martinsville on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
This is the last week we're actually sharing the same track.
For a while, yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it's short tracks except for Talladega.
It's Rockingham, North Wilkesboro, and Bristol.
Yep.
I think we both had Bristol the same week.
No.
No, it's
We
the
don't?
end of 1 week, start of the next week.
Oh, okay.
Technicalities.
It is. Makes a difference.
We're not playing horseshoes or tossing hand grenades, so.
Yep.
Inside. Inside's clear. Inside. You're clear.
Thank you.
Yep.
Starting to get sick.
From the heat?
You are?
No, the stuttering. I think.
No.
Bring that VR, man. VR would make me sick on its
Getting
own.
dizzy.
Yeah, and I'm at like 28 frames per second now.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I really wonder what's going on, because like the difference between a 1080 and a 1070 shouldn't be that big, and you've got a better CPU than me.
Inside.
Yeah, I know.
Clear low.
Well, I don't know.
And you're running less resolution than me.
Yep. And I thought it was my CPU until I looked on my Oculus and saw that it was the GPU.
Sounds like you just need to improve the cooling.
Yeah, it's a founder's card.
Well, I'm more
Inside.
thinking that you
VR
probably
is
just,
graphically intensive.
You're
you
clear.
just keep
Clear.
syncing your entire PC by the sounds of things. It's more about getting the air away from it. And getting
Yeah,
some
because
kind
you
of
just have
cooling.
you have no fresh air getting
Yeah,
into it, so
you
eventually it goes through the entire closet, and that's it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. You can have the max cooling in the world, but it's not going to matter if you can't actually extract heat from the room that you're in.
I can't believe you're in a little
Yeah.
closet.
It's that funny because everybody's always like, oh yeah, I got like an extra couple of degrees cooler, and I'm like, Or you can get an extra couple of degrees cooler just by opening the door to the room that you're in. And like cool the room. It's way easier to cool the room than it is to cool the PC.
Yep. Yeah, I think if I get some kind of air in here, although it does have an air vent, but
just get a good box.
Set the
fan.
computer outside the room.
Yeah, box fan.
That's
You know
all you
that
really
would
need.
work actually. Put the PC outside the closet.
Then you wouldn't have to hear the fans.
You could still sit in the closet, but you could put the PC outside of it.
Yeah, it's right outside the door.
Then the kids turn it off in the middle of the race, and
Well, you just prevent that.
You can disable those buttons.
Yeah. You can even run the button to your room.
Yeah, you get fancy with it.
after this race, John, send me your render file.
Alright.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, we'll do.
Oh wait, are you running virtual mirror
tried to
and
trick
the
you,
car
Tim.
mirror?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's gonna fuck you up, buddy.
I'm easy to trick.
Yeah, I am.
I tried to
'Cause
take you
at the
inside,
last
then I
minute,
did the
I was
outside.
Like last minute, you should have disabled all the in-car mirrors for the virtual
Not
mirror.
Ah.
Because that eats up so much performance so fast.
Not having more mirrors.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
mirrors are the worst because you're rendering more screens effectively.
Yeah.
Mirrors and shadows and those kind of things are always the worst.
Yeah, I don't think I'm running shadows. But I know on mirrors I am.
I always run all but the virtual mirror off.
Yeah, that's the only one I have on is virtual mirror. I don't think I've ever had the other mirrors on.
I do on road. I'll turn the side ones on with virtual mirror.
Yeah, if you're running screens, virtual mirror is
Dang it.
best. But like
Almost
in
got it right
VR,
there.
it's just so immersive to actually have a mirror to
Yeah.
look at.
Yeah, that's true.
And the way that the virtual mirror is displayed in VR is really distracting.
Yeah, and it's like way up there.
We move it around.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, press Alt-K and you can move stuff around. The thing that bothers me about the in-car mirrors is like I can't change them to be the mirrors that I would want, if that makes sense. Like they seem to represent flat mirrors, and I would never run a flat mirror. I'd always run a fucking convex one. Because a flat mirror makes everything look like it's up your ass the entire time, and you don't get a good field of view or anything with it. Like I like the virtual one because I can shape it to what I want. Like the virtual one for
same
me
here.
feels way more real to my real car mirrors because I can, like, I mean part of that is because I do have a wide angle one in my real car, but
Here we go.
you know, like I've had flat mirrors on my real car and they fucking suck.
Travis lost it.
White flag this time.
The white flag left.
Go in, CC.
Win, Christian.
Here it.
Thank you, man.
Oh, wait, it's not over yet. Damn it, Tim.
Check a flag in the hand out here.
All right, congratulations to Christian. Second is Derek. Third is
Hard
Adam.
drive, man.
Fourth is
Get
Ty.
up.
Fifth is Travis. Josh in sixth. Jonathan at seventh. Good race, everyone.
With 28 FPS, you still finished 7th. Nice.
Yeah, but I don't feel
That was
good.
a good race bump there, Derek.
Probably gonna need to go lay down for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Good job, man.
Yeah, this is work.
That was a lot of fun.
Gotta adjust some things on my pedals. Gotta push down too far on the throttle.
All that work,
The
Tim, just to
glass
let you
on
have
the
it there
throttle.
at the end.
Even the glass on my side panel is hot.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Jesus Christ, like,
That's a good sign.
yeah, like, honestly, just like,
Cool the room, dude.
yeah. And make sure you're, yeah,
I keep the room
turn
at
down
70
the mirror.
degrees or more.
I was waiting the whole time for the screen just to go black and the computer to shut itself off.
Just be like, fuck this, I'm out.
How hot is it in there? Like in the room itself? You should put a thermometer in your in the room.
I should. I don't think it's
I
that
keep-
hot.
I bet it is. That's hotter than you think.
I mean, I'm sweating, but that's not. I don't know.
I bet it's like 85 degrees in there or something.
No.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, like, I
Not
will say,
bad.
like, I'm in VR, it's 70 in my room, and I'm pouring down sweat.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's probably like mid 70s, maybe. Maybe it might be 80. I don't know.
You'd be surprised. Your computer pumps out a lot of heat. It's basically like a little space heater.
Yeah,
Literally got fans blowing heat out into the room. So
I only got one exhaust fan though, but I got one, two. Well, I got two on the radiator in a push-pull configuration, and then I have one intake fan below it. I have a.
well, you have an intake fan on the bottom. Like on the floor.
Yeah. Well, no, on the front panel, I got was it I think it's a 100 H100 Corsair. No, H80, I think. It's whatever the smaller radiator with the push-pull fan on it. It's like a wider radiator. So I got that in the front. Then below it, I got a regular fan, and then on the back, I have a regular fan. Nothing on top.
Doesn't sound like it's a bad setup. Sounds fine. It sounds like he says like your room's too hot.
Might be. I don't know.
It is.
Does it get?
Yeah.
Did it get worse as you
No.
raced?
Well, yeah, midway through the race because I have my Oculus speakers or headphones on, so I could hear the fans, and then that's when I looked up at my monitor and saw what it was. But yeah, it's like midway through the race.
Yeah, that's probably.
Yep.
Heat probably has a lot to do with that. That'd definitely be the first thing I'd fix anyway.
Yeah, send me your render file real quick.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm curious.
All right. So, anyways, that's it. Thank you.